Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Storytime with Tarot. Okay, I'm here to do you a September monthly reading. I'm going to be doing you a Celtic Cross. We're going to be using the Fairy Tarot. We have some magical unicorns on the table with some oracle guidance, daily guidance from your angels, and then I shall finish your reading off with an oracle from the fairies. Okay, let's have a look and see how you guys, what's showing up on the cards for you guys this September. Okay, let's have a look. What are we going to be talking about? What's the situation? What's the situation at hand? Five of Winter. Okay, so this is about disassociating yourself with dishonest associations. There you go. Disassociating yourself with dishonest associations. Walk away from dishonest associations, realising that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for you. Sorry, not choice for you, choice for your happiness. Something that's not worth the effort. Okay. Who are the people walking away? I feel it's the people in the background here. So who is this dishonest person at the head of this reading here? They look like they have snowballs that they could throw at you. Or is it you doing the throwing? Well, you're needing to disassociate yourself from dishonest associations. So if it is you being dishonest, it means it's rubbing off on you. Or it's rubbed off on you from somewhere and it's rubbing off onto other people and they're choosing to walk away. Let's have a look at what the challenge is. We have the Queen of Autumn. So it's a feminine energy here that's very dishonest. This feminine here, she looks quite stuck up. Okay, it's not aware at all of their dishonesty. So I feel like you could be a masculine who's walking away from a very manipulative, someone who just basically doesn't tell the truth. They do tell the truth, it's their own truth. And that doesn't mean that they're kind of universal truths, okay? This one believes anything that she tells herself. And she tells herself that she's generous, stylish, gracious, and practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. And I want to say you need to be very practical with how you proceed with this feminine here. The ability to make anything more beautiful. So she's very manipulative, can like turn things around, okay? And that kind of draws you in. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So I feel like she's an energy vampire and she's going to leech off of you. Okay. I feel like some people have already walked away from this character. And I feel like you could be the masculine here. Okay? And you're kind of looking over your shoulder as if to say, I can see now why others have disassociated themselves from this feminine. And it's just you. What's the snowball effect? Because there's a pyramid there made up of snowballs. So I feel like you might be the only person who's still putting effort into this so-called queen. She feels like she's the queen of the earth, the queen of the land. What she says goes. Okay, they're her truths. And they're her beliefs. And a belief is just a thought that we keep thinking. And this queen here, she just doesn't see any of her, should we say, wrongdoings? She doesn't see any of her dishonesty towards others. And actually, it's a big disrespect towards herself. The dishonesty that she's showing towards herself. Okay. Get those words out. What's gone on in the past? Because I feel like others have walked away from this connection and you're left there still standing. And it feels like you're still standing and serving. Okay, let's have a look at the past energy. You've got two cards. Princess of Autumn and the Six of Summer. Okay, studious, responsible, cheerful and mischievous. Happy news about your career, promotions or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get along. When it says happy news about your career promotions or scholarships, I feel like in the past you've shared everything with this feminine. There's like a childhood love here. So there's been a long, look at you talking to her. It's like you share everything with her. Is that wise to do that anymore? Because this character is quite dishonest. And I feel like all those things that maybe you shared with her, she could be stashing up into little snowballs that she's going to kind of throw at you. If she's given the opportunity, if you decide to walk away. It does look like she's kind of prepared. Okay. So in the past, happy news about your career promotions or scholarships. So I feel like you shared everything with her. Whether or not she had an opinion, it feels very much like she would analyse every piece of information that you would give her. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. So she's very well tapped in to everything that you're doing. She knows all your plans. And needing a little push to get along. So I feel like you actually went to her because she can give you confidence. She does display a very confident nature about her. 6 of Summer, memories of love. So I'm feeling as if you kind of feel like you owe her something. Children or childhood. The return of people or romances from your past. Remembering events differently. In a better or worse light than how they really occurred. I think you're starting to pick up on all the red flags that were always there. It's like you're doing a lot of talking. She's doing a lot of absorbing your energy. Feels like it gives her something to study, to talk about, to work on. Well, we have, okay, we just changed all the position. No, that's right. Just change positions. Yes, because remembering events differently than how this one's told you. Okay, she's kind of putting everything to be in the best possible light. No dishonesty going on here. But you're seeing things differently. Actually, I want to say in more of a worse light than how this one's viewing things. Okay, so children or childhood, there's some kind of it's a close bond that it feels like it's going to be very difficult to walk away from without any kind of backlash or any snowballs. They look like rocks. Be careful, there's not rocks in them snowballs being kind of slung at you. Children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past. It did kind of remind me of a slingshot. A feeling as if you can never escape this person. Remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So she has you believe in anything that she tells you, even though you know it's not the truth. She still kind of wins you around to her way. Well, let's look at the current energy. Prince of Summer. Romantic, captivating, dramatic and flirtatious. This is you setting yourself free and going after your dreams. All you have to look at is, by following this feminine's guidance, words of wisdom, by going to this feminine for advice or telling her all your plans, where has it actually got you? How far has it got you? I don't feel it's got you far at all. You haven't progressed much. This is a card of freedom, wanting to go again. Not just that, but wanting to go again in love, not with this person. Falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Interesting, something might have happened. Okay, I feel like maybe you've got some good news coming in here. And you're wanting to share it. Now, in the past, you've always gone to this feminine to share all your good news with. Okay, but I feel this is a big warning. Pick up on the red flags of the past. Okay, don't go to this feminine with your good news. And then, because then she becomes involved. And as soon as she becomes involved, it doesn't evolve too much. Her involvement is not evolvement. Let's look into the future. Renewal. I feel like you're going to have to kind of change the way that you do things. This is a judgment card. I feel like this feminine, if she doesn't judge you at the time, you've given her loads of ammunition to judge you when that time comes. Okay? Because you've opened yourself up so much to her. So we have renewal. You're here with the fairies and the birds and the gnomes and the pixies and the elves. And you're reviewing the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. Judgments of yourself or others. Well, don't line yourself up to be judged by this person. And it's like you don't really want to be the judge of her either. It's a dishonest association that you need to disconnect from. End of, really. And it feels very much like you need to do this for yourself. It looks like others have. They've walked away. If they can do it, so can you. Then the guilt comes in. It's like it's a constant reminder. That's what all them snowballs are. It's like this one doesn't like to be left out in the dark. She likes to know what everyone's business is. Let's have a look at your assistance behind the scene. The Ace of Spring. There is something here that's come in, and it's giving you a perfect opportunity to not get this person involved this time. Okay, it's a brand new opportunity. I want to feel in love, in life, passion for life. And I feel like this one can really it's like she'd dull your sparkle. She'll extinguish your flame, any flame of desire or passion that you have. So Ace of Spring is helping you behind the scenes. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams and amazing career opportunities. So they're here for you. They're here for you to have a renewal of life. Now, who are you taking forward? Because there's this opportunity for you to be set free if you allow yourself to be. Without this feminine interfering. A renewal for you, regardless of your age. It's time for you to go again. It's time for you to live out those dreams, those wishes, that amazing career opportunities, those things that you've kind of been held back from. Who's held you back? And I feel it's the Queen of Autumn here. Well, let's have a look at we're going to see first how this is affecting others, or how this is going to affect others. I feel the only person it's massively going to affect, well, apart from yourself, is this Queen of Autumn. King of Summer. Oh, you're standing up now. You're standing up for what you believe in, so you've kind of got your emotions in check, which means you can't be emotionally manipulated anymore by the Queen of Autumn. You're honourable, devoted, mature and warm-hearted. So no matter what she says, this is like, you know your truth. And that you're honourable, devoted, mature and warm, and warm-hearted. Devoted, yes, for years. Warm-hearted, you've tried not to see the worst in this person. And you don't really want to. You just want to not be associated with it anymore. A romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart, and getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavour. And I want to say your best to do this alone, rather than getting this Queen of Autumn involved. The characteristics of this King of Cups, King of Summer, is a romantic partner that you can trust. I don't feel as if you can trust this Queen of Autumn here. I feel like you wanted to. You put all your trust and faith into her. And I feel that if it hasn't already, it's going to be thrown back in your face. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Okay. And getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavour. And I feel that you need to do this off your own back. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. You would have progressed more. If it was excellent advice and it was coming from the heart, and it was about your creative endeavours and your passions, this person, you would be there. This person would have inspired you by now to have achieved that. Okay. That's how your sorry, that's, oh, okay, we've just missed some sections. The Ace of Springs, what's assisting you behind the scenes. This is actually how you're viewing yourself. How others are going to be viewing you, this situation. They're going to view you as taking control. You are mature enough to take control of your own life and the course of your destiny. Your destiny doesn't lie in the hands of this Queen of Autumn. No matter how generous, stylish, gracious and practical she may come off to be. So let's have a look at how this is affecting others. The awakening. Oh, you woke up. And by you waking up, you'll wake up others. I feel like others have walked away from it. It's your turn to do the walking and turn your back on this dishonesty. This feminine here will have her own awakening at some point. She'll wake up when she realises that everyone's kind of left. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness and a temporary pause in the action. I feel like there could be a bit of a guilt trip coming on here. A temporary pause in action. They can most definitely get you pausing for thought after what they've said. But I believe that you're awoke enough now to see the truth, your own truth. And it's time that you embrace your uniqueness, yours. Not the person that someone else has moulded you to be and to act a certain way. And I feel like just to make this queen happy. You deliver to her expectations. Let's have a look at any hopes or fears that you have. This is a really deep reading, Sagittarius. Prince of Autumn, dependable, protective, chivalrous and humorous. Cautious but wise, you're very cautious. Cautious but wise action. Meticulous attention to detail and kindness to others. This is really hard for you to do. It feels like it's hard for you not to tell this person everything. Unless you just disassociate from this connection. Maybe just for, it says a temporary pause in the action. So it doesn't mean forever, but it could be that actually you need some serious time away from this, from being in the environment of this queen. And just learn to kind of make your own decisions without having to run everything past them. Okay. So the Prince of Autumn, he would be the one that would obey everything that the Queen of Autumn suggested, told him to do. That's what you need to look at. How controlled are you? Cautious but wise action and meticulous attention to detail and kindness to others. You don't need to be cruel, but you do need to be kind to yourself. And you don't need to worry about what anyone else is doing. All you need to know is that there's no need to be cruel. You're just being kind to yourself. Do the kindest thing that you can do and set yourself free. Let's look at the outcome. The Eight of Autumn. I'm picking up on this woman actually ended up being quite lonely. And that's none of your doing. That's her doing. I feel like, I wonder if you're the last person kind of left on the scene that she really depends on. Okay. You are dependable. So do more research before proceeding. This is an awakening that this feminine's going to need to go through herself, and the only way that really life's going to improve for this feminine and all those that are around her in her environment is if she goes through her own awakening. How that happens, you can say that's kind of completely out of our hands. That would be destined to happen a particular way. So I feel like this is the outcome for her. She doesn't look like she has much guidance really to give here to anyone. Not really. That's practical. It sounds all more like just it's just really the opinion of what she would do if she was in that situation, but she's not. And she's kind of avoiding even acknowledging the situation that she is in herself. So it kind of it takes her mind off her own situation when she's involved in others and telling others what they should be doing with their lives. She needs to take that advice on herself. So she needs to have this awakening. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships, and excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. Yeah, she needs to focus more on her life than more about trying to guide and help others on creating theirs. Okay, that is the outcome. Let's see what the magical unicorns want to say. You'll know in the morning. I feel like this is, well, for one, sleep on it. Have a good think about what this reading said. But you'll know in the morning. You've got to be prepared to make a decision because something good is coming in. Okay, something that's going to really captivate you. It's going to kind of get your juices going again. It's like this new lease on life that you're given. And I feel like it's coming really soon. You'll know in the morning. Will it come once you know how you're going to deal with it when this magical opportunity does come? Who are you going to share it with? And I feel as soon as you kind of made that decision, looking very optimistic towards the future, your new renewal on life, you're going to know more. And I believe this is coming in, this abundance. So you'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. That's also coming in with the awakening. Once you awake to the truth, you'll know what to do. And so with this feminine. When she wakes up, when she goes through her own spiritual awakening, she'll have a better idea about what to do. Okay? And the thing is that you've woken up and she's not. So you need to listen to you and not her at the moment. The great awakening. So when you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do, but relax until then. It will be an internal kind of passion, this push that you're getting. Okay. And nothing's going to stop you. So you'll know in the morning. Interesting. And this feminine, she's going to know all her truths as well. When she goes through her spiritual awakening. Now, some of us, we go through that spiritual awakening actually on our deathbed. It will happen. It will happen this lifetime. It's normally for the ones that don't embrace our journey to the maximum. I want to say that, to the full potential. There's a strong chance that their awakening happens very near death. That's why a lot of people awaken after a near-death experience. But it will happen. It will happen this lifetime. Okay, so you'll know in the morning. Let's get you a daily guidance from your angels. Wedding. This wasn't the ideal counterpart for you. And you're actually wanting, it says falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. I don't feel as if you're married to this person, but there's definitely a bond, a connection that's tying you together. So what happens when you have this new romantic partner come onto the scene? Are they going to be okay that you're so law-abiding to this woman's laws? She's laying down the law. Best sort that out now, otherwise you're not making room for the new to come in all the time that you're serving another. Okay, so marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect and commitment. Is that what this connection was? Two souls joined in love, mutual respect and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. So all is not lost. All's just to be, I was going to say morning has broken. All's about to be kind of not even repaired. What you thought was broken, it's not. There is a true love that's coming in. There's new opportunity for you, Sagittarius. Are you going to be able to see it all the time that you're hanging around dishonest people? Okay, so wedding. Let's end on an oracle of the fairies. And this will complete your September reading. Got some decisions to be made. See what the fairies want to say. Inspiration. I'm feeling if this person doesn't inspire you, get the hell out of there, because it's hell. They're going to keep you locked, trapped in fear, hell. You're not progressing. Okay, so inspiration. Be prepared. Oh, it says you'll know in the morning. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. You've got to be ready. Okay. Not hanging around with people that are no good for you. Oh, it's going into the prodigy. You're no good for me. I don't need nobody. Don't need no one. That's no good for me. Inspiration. The fairy of inspiration is full of ideas and will gladly share them with you. All you need to do is be receptive to her whisperings. She may plant the most fantastical ideas in your head, but remember you always have a choice. So if an idea doesn't resonate for you, then simply let it go. It may be meant for someone else. And I feel that this one's putting loads of ideas in your head and they're not resonating. But it's such a powerful force that you can't say no, because they get offended. Okay, so maybe best not to tell this one the ideas. When an idea does resonate, however, when an idea does resonate, however, go with the fairy flow and trust where it may lead. Sit back and enjoy the fairy ride of fun and creativity as you transform inspirational ideas into reality. You transform inspirational ideas into reality. Perhaps it's time to plant your own seeds. Perhaps it is. Your own ideas. Take a tip from the card's helpful fairy and plant your seeds of inspiration in fertile soil. You would have thought that would have been fertile soil in the Queen of Autumn. You would like to have thought so. Hey, we can get it wrong. Perhaps it's time to plant your own seeds, your own ideas. Take a tip from this card's helpful fairy and plant your seeds of inspiration in fertile soil, allowing them to grow using positivity combined with practical action. Call on this friendly fairy whenever you feel you're lacking inspiration. To connect with her, go outside and just be in nature. Or if you're unable to get out, meditate on a photo of nature in a magazine or online. Allow your senses to perceive the beauty all around and set your intention to allow the inspiration to flow. The fairy of inspiration is the sister of the fairy of manifestation. So if this card appears in a spread with the manifestation card, then magic and miracles will be close behind. The fairy of inspiration will also encourage you to inspire those around you. Okay. Well, we don't have that fairy of manifestation card, do we? No, but there's your message. Okay. Have yourself a fantastic September. You deserve it. Okay, good things are coming your way. Okay. Sagittarius, take care. Much love. Bye for now.